Welcome to episode 23 of the JKS podcast. I'm Jed and I'm here with my co-host Shawnee and Nip Nip. How you boys going?
Hello.
Hey.
How's Rona, Sean?
Sean, how's Rona?
Oh, straight into it. It's all right. I'm a seasoned vet. I think we all are at this point of having Rona. I don't know how many times you guys have had it, but I'm pretty sure it's my fourth time. Definitely third. You haven't had it at all, Jed?
I think so.
Fuck.
You'd know.
Lucky.
You'd know. I've had it once. It fucking destroyed me.
I was pretty bad on Thursday. So Thursday and Friday were pretty bad, but I'm okay. But I'm okay now. Yeah. Anyway, for people who don't know, I went on a cruise. Turns out a cruise boat stacked with thousands of people is a really easy way to get corona again. And then last day, all of us started to have a bit of a sore throat, and then day after we got back, all got hit with it. So here we are.
Well, at least you didn't have it during the cruise.
Yeah.
At least you had it when you got back.
Yeah, it was good timing. Could have been way worse. But anyway, and then because I can work from home, I basically just had to work. So you just sit here sweating. That was my thing this time, was I was sweating like crazy. So I was just sitting here sweating, just working.
Maybe that's just withdrawals from the smokes.
Dude, $11 a pack on the boat, and I didn't buy any.
Wow.
So cheap.
Wow. Insane.
Man. Yeah, I know. I could have waited until after the cruise to quit smoking.
You're going to regret that when you start smoking again.
Yeah.
Stacked up.
Yeah, and so it was an international cruise, right? And then we all got on the boat, and the first 5 minutes, there was an announcement, and the captain said that we're not leaving Australia because there's some hurricane or whatever. So it was a cruise to Tasmania and Sydney. So very exciting cruise. But because there was no customs, I could have just bought a suitcase filled with $11 cigarette packets. They wouldn't have checked or taken them out.
Yeah, you're meant to go to New Zealand, weren't you?
New Caledonia and then the Pacific Islands.
Okay, is that south of us or is that?
I think it's north. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it's north because it left from Brisbane, so it's meant to up.
Do you get a refund at all or some money back?
Dude, it was so fucked. And then so they wait for everyone to get on the boat, and then they announce it and say we can't go. So you can leave now and get a full refund, or you can just stay on and not get.
I reckon this is like a marketing thing. They've never gone to New Caledonia in their life.
They would never
fill up the cruise and say, "Hey, there's a hurricane. There's a cyclone."
Yeah, in hindsight, they were definitely never going, and they knew well in advance because there was no customs on the way in. Because international cruises, you go through customs, and we didn't. So all of us just got on the boat and didn't think about it, and then they had this surprise announcement or whatever, spontaneous announcement. I was like, you motherfuckers, you knew 2 days out, and then didn't want to announce it because then people would have cancelled flights and not got on. So just waited for everyone to get on the boat and then announce it.
That's such a short cruise, though.
Super smart for them, super fucked for us.
How long? That'd be like a 4-hour cruise, and then just stay stationary.
It's a pretty slow boat. I think you can, make it go slower. But because the fucked up thing too. So it's Tasmania, and then I got a story about that too. But then went to Sydney, which is a really crazy place to visit. But anyway, we weren't allowed into the Sydney port because the boat was too big and the waves were too big or whatever. So we just circled Sydney for ages and couldn't get off. So we're just sitting out the front of fucking Sydney, not even being able to go into the harbour for 24 hours. And then they eventually got let in. We had 6 hours on land, and then had to go back on the boat.
That's crazy. How was Sydney, man? It's crazy.
I stayed on the boat.
Sydney?
I just stayed. I couldn't be fucked. Been there, done that. So that was good fun.
What was there on the cruise? Was there poker? Was there casino?
Yeah, there was a casino, which was good. But because you're only allowed to use the casino when it's in international waters. So when it was circling Sydney, I couldn't even use the casino. So I was literally just sitting in my room doing fucking nothing. No Wi-Fi, no internet because we're that far out. Far out enough to be able to see it, but not use internet. So just literally sitting in the room just watching shitty TV. Did nothing. But there was was a good casino though.
Do you have to pay for drinks? What, are drinks included?
Yeah, you do, and they're fucking expensive.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they USD price. So they were $8.25 USD a beer. So $11. Crazy.
Milking you.
Yeah, and you get this big receipt at the end of the trip. And because Lane and I had separate cards, she got a receipt and I got a receipt. Lane's was half a page, Mine was 4 pages long. In one day, I had 22 beers. What?
Gonna have to mortgage the house.
Yeah,
Fuck.
so like every day I had at least 10. There was one day where I didn't drink at all. Every day I had every other day I had at least 10. One day I had, I think it was 15 or 16, and then the big day was 22 beers from 10 a.m. So you literally just drink. Like there's nothing else to do.
Was there like a pool or anything?
Yeah, there was a pool and stuff. Not much activities other than like trivia. So yeah, basically just like sat by the pool or played trivia.
You're 30 years too young for a cruise, man. That's that's an old person's game.
Yeah.
Were people pinching your cheeks? Like, look how young he is.
Or like asking my ID every time I went and got a drink. I was like, surely he's not old enough.
So, excuse me, what's this child doing in the bar? He
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know that I'd go on one again. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Probably not.
Have you enjoyed any trips you've been on?
Dude, I sound like such a spoiled fucking bitch. Not really. I really like just staying home. Like I'm not a big traveler. I'm just with a person who really likes to travel, and I just kind of play the part. So
I'll cut that bit out.
don't worry, she doesn't listen.
Faking it. Did you watch a Volk fight?
Well, funny story. So went down there. They showed the prelims on like ESPN or whatever, but wouldn't pay for the pay-per-view. So some guy there bought it on his phone, and so did another couple. And then I was just like crowded around their phones. And then eventually they got a HDMI cable and just plugged it into the TV with a USB, and then just watched it there. And then we had like 150 people around us. That was the day I had 22 drinks. I was absolutely sloshed, just like screaming at the TV. Yeah, so
He
we
was,
did end
he
up
was
seeing it.
fucking robbed. He was
You
robbed.
think so? I'm curious
I-
what Jed thinks. That was so rude. Sorry.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Don't give a fuck about my opinion.
We're watching it with Niffler and a few like other mates, and they're all like fighters, and like because we're Aussies, obviously. So yeah, everyone thought he won. Everyone's pretty filthy. At the time, I thought he won, and then like afterwards, I think Islam won, unfortunately. But yeah, what do you reckon?
Well, like, because I'm watching it live, I had it 4 rounds to Islam. The only round I gave
Oh.
to Volk was round 5. And then when I rewatched the fight, I thought he could have potentially won, but it's not that outrageous that he didn't. Like,
Jeez, he would have
Islam
been.
did no damage. He took him down a lot, but he didn't do any damage once he took him down.
true, but he did do a lot of damage on the feet and then controlled on the ground. And I feel like that was the edge. Like, because they were pretty competitive standing up. I didn't expect that at all.
Did you keep that opinion to yourself that you thought Islam won?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I
You're
just like
basically off the
acted
boat.
disappointed. I was like, yeah. But there was this one guy. So he was like, I don't know, he's ethnic. I don't know where he was from. Is it fucked up to say they're ethnic? Anyway, whatever. He wasn't Australian.
It depends what you say next.
No, nothing bad. But he was cheering for Islam, and he was fucking loud. And he's in like a bar with like some tatted up Aussies. Like cruises are pretty bogan, so there's some bogan Aussies in there. And he was not shy. He was just like carrying on. And then as soon as they got announced, he like slammed his hands on the table, and like beer goes everywhere. Everyone's just silent. Nobody says anything. Couldn't believe it, but he nearly died. Nearly got thrown overboard. Lucky we were like
Sorry, man.
500 meters away from Sydney. He could have just swum.
Oh,
Great fight though, right?
you didn't lose any
Awesome
money.
fight.
Yeah, no, I didn't lose. Yeah, I couldn't bet. I had no internet. So
So me and you won, Shorty, because Nippler lost all of his money. Apart from
Hey!
one. Yeah.
does it count if I didn't play?
Yeah, you're fine. You played.
Yeah. It's the
I
one
made
time.
$5 with my first 50. With my second 50, I put all in Volk. I lost that.
Nice. Oh, that's why you thought he won. That happens when you got bets
No,
on.
no.
No,
I
it
thought
really
he won
happens.
2, 3, and 5. I thought
2,
he
3.
had enough.
2, 3, and 5. Yeah. There's an argument for round 4. That's what everyone's like. Anyway, round 4 was where he spent like 3 minutes on his back. Islam had his back for like 3 minutes. People are like arguing that he won that because he won the stand up and then Islam did nothing.
There was some salty people that kept commenting on like completely separate videos. Like I had like post fight interview, people just commenting Volk won.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a fan base turns to shit pretty quick when there's like a controversial decision. It's ironic too because like people were giving Volk the same treatment against Holloway. in their
Oh,
second
saying
fight,
Holloway, won.
saying
Yeah.
Holloway won, and were like so toxic to him. And now they're doing the same thing, but to Makachev.
At least they're consistent.
True.
The crowd was great in Perth, just booing the shit out of Islam after he won.
You gotta love it, right?
You gotta love it. So
we're such a pack of dickheads, Australians.
100%.
I'm so proud. But being there would have been really cool. I don't think anybody expected Volk to do as well as he did.
Have you seen the controversy though? Now the IV.
Yeah, a little bit of it.
Yeah. So I don't know if you know Nicola, but yeah, there's like heaps of controversy now over the win because supposedly someone in Makachev's team got an IV, but I think it's illegal in Australia. And then supposedly there's a nurse saying that she administered the IV drip but won't come out. And then
But what's in the IV?
Fluids and electrolytes essentially, just so
It's
they
like
can
what you get at
rehydrate
hospital.
faster. Yeah, like an IV bag,
Why is that illegal? Just fucking.
so they can hydrate quicker.
Let them hydrate quicker.
Then you just get real dangerous weight cuts. They got rid
They
of it.
already do that.
Yeah, true. It was way
Just weigh
worse.
them if you want to get rid of like dangerous weight cuts. Weigh them on the day instead of like day before or whatever.
Yeah, the worry with that is too many cancelled fights. They do like hydration testings in I think it's one championship. They like weigh you throughout your training camp, or like hydration test you throughout your training camp, and you've got to be within like a certain whatever percentage of that same hydration the day before the fight or some shit.
Do you know what's dumb? In Perth, you're not allowed to, for cutting weight, you're not allowed to sit in a sauna or like do those.
What?
Yeah, you're not meant to use dehydration methods. So sitting in a sauna or sweatsuits, but you can't
Really?
like prove it. Yeah, it's just dumb.
Just in Australia or Perth or?
I think it's in Australia, but I think there's from state to state in Australia, there's different laws, and that was in Perth's law. So I'm not sure about the rest of Australia, but
to be fair, if you're in Perth, you can just go sit in your car.
yeah.
Just like that's a sauna. Like, you don't really
a sauna, yeah.
Yeah.
Was there a sauna in your cruise?
If there was, I didn't look for or find it. Yeah, I have no idea. I think there was a gym. I couldn't tell you though.
You could have sat in the sauna with all the naked old people, Shawnee.
Oh yeah.
Some of those low-hanging balls.
Yeah, damn, I missed out.
Dude, old people in the gym like bathrooms are the worst. Like old guys.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
No shame.
horrible.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Nah.
Yeah. I suppose after 70 years with those balls, you become pretty comfortable with them, right? Just like let them go, let them hang.
Just let them hang. Like I don't know, maybe be considerate of other people.
Yeah, like we don't want to see those fucking balls. You
Never
know?
I think it was
mind,
normal
I
for
know.
their generation, though. They would just hang dick around all their mates, and it was normal.
Yeah, that was really good, and Nips missed it. Anyway, so we don't want to see those balls, and he's like, nipple mine, I don't. Good one. But yeah, anyway, he's actually like they're investigating it. Like he could be in some serious shit with the IV stuff. And then
I doubt he will. I don't think he will.
well, his manager, like, yeah, I mean, who knows? But his manager came out and basically dobbed him in.
Yeah, his manager fucked up so badly.
Yeah, he's like they're legal up to like a certain amount or whatever. He didn't do anything wrong, and blah blah blah. I was like, no, they're not, man.
Yeah.
Just deny it, man.
He tweeted, I think the legal limit in overseas is 100 mils or something like that. And then the manager tweeted out and said, yeah, Makhachev, it's not legal. Makhachev took like 2 to 3 liters or something, or you can take up to 2 to 3 liters.
Yeah,
it's a lot. And then deleted the tweet, obviously. But
yeah, so funny. And then Volk kept his number 1 pound for pound anyway.
Makes sense.
I didn't keep that.
Yeah, I totally agree that makes sense. I
want a
bad.
rematch. Yeah, we deserve a rematch.
Yeah, I don't know who improves more. I think Volk, right? Because like Makhachev's like skill ceiling's pretty much reached, in my opinion. Like he's as good of a striker as he's gonna get, and his wrestling's probably as good as it's gonna get. And Volk's just improved every single fight, so I think he gets better, not Makhachev. We'll see.
Is Volk going to stay at this weight class, or is he going to go back down? Back down?
Yeah, he reckons. I hope he stays though.
Yeah.
It's like exciting fights at lightweight for him. Imagine him like versus Poirier or Chandler or Hooker. Oh, we wouldn't fight Hooker. Yeah, even McGregor. Imagine that. Him and McGregor.
Oh, him and McGregor, that'd be Awesome fight.
Talking
Yeah.
about McGregor, him versus Chandler.
Good segue. Yeah,
Thank
with Tough, the Ultimate Fighter.
Chandler would
Did
be
you
a
see
good coach, I reckon.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, and
Yeah.
McGregor's a really fucking good coach too. When he did the Ultimate Fighter season with Uriah, he was like actually a really good coach.
I didn't
Still-
see him coach. How is he good?
Just like the more the mindsets, I feel like any coach team is going to give you the actual training part, but like there's just something about like Conor McGregor, and then he didn't hold back and giving him like psychological tips, and it was like seeing yourself as a champion,
if
visualization
you're gonna
stuff.
fight an old man in the bar, you want to do this.
Make sure there's a camera. Yeah.
Make sure we're sitting down.
Yeah, never mix beer and whiskey. Like yeah,
He would be teaching them how to talk shit so they get bigger contracts.
probably.
Build your
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah, he looks terrible though. There was a video of him entering the Tough House. He looks really shit.
Like
Really?
big or like chubs or
Just his face is kind of fat now. He's really big, but he's obviously out of shape, which is fine. But like just his like face structure's changed. He just looks
I thought
different.
he was looking swole. I thought he took all those drugs and got real big.
He definitely looks big still, but that could just be weight. But there's just something about his face. Like it's just like it looks like it's changed. It's like too much cocaine and HGH or something. I don't know, human growth hormone. His head's grown, but it'd be fun.
Is his face smashed in from getting hit by the car?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe his face is just swollen from that.
yeah. Would you feel bad, Sean, if it was?
No, fuck him. I'll just show you any one of the controversies that he's been in, and I'll feel fine. Fuck him. I hope his face is fucked up from the crash, dickhead. That old man's probably never been the same.
Come on, man. He's only had 5 chances. He deserves another chance. What a dumb
Yeah.
shit he's done.
I feel like the old man got a pretty good deal out of it, right? Like for the rest of his life, he can walk around telling everybody he took a fucking punch from Conor McGregor.
Just for speaking the truth too. It's risky shit.
Yeah. I don't hate it. It's fine. It's a
Oh, sorry,
$50
Nippler's
whiskey.
like a whiskey snob now.
You guys just don't have
No.
the refined palate that I have.
Don't forget who you are, Nippler. Okay, you can do this, bloody, but don't forget who you are. You're always up for the $50 whiskeys.
Yeah. That's true.
See? Oh, on the cruise, but there's something we've got to try. It's called Red Stripe. It's like a really cheap, cheap,
Shite.
Shite, whatever. A cheap Jamaican beer. It was like the same price, so $8.25, but for a pint can. So it's a massive can. It's the same price as regular beer. It's like $60 for a 30 slab, but they're massive cans. I'm gonna order some.
But
Yeah,
did you
get
try
some.
them on the boat?
Yeah, I drank them like exclusively on the boat
Good?
because of the value. No, they're terrible, but really good value.
Come on, man.
Did you ever get around the hammer and tongs? I think we were on that at uni for a while.
Hammer and
beers?
tongs? No.
It's $30 for 30 cans. So it's the cheapest beer by far. So in uni, we'll just slam 30
Dude.
packs with them.
A full strength beer?
I think they were only 4%. Yeah.
4%'s alright for $35. That's good.
30
30
bucks. Yeah, $1 a can.
Too good. Hammer and tongs, huh? I'm gonna have to buy some.
You have money. You can afford decent beer.
Oh, I have had hammer and tongs. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They're only $41. So like with inflation, that's pretty good. Yeah, good increase.
Still
Makes
decent
sense.
price. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't even know why I thought of it. But did you see Velma? It's got a season 2 because everyone was like hate watching it and talking about it.
Yeah, right.
That's what they were hoping for.
It worked. Yeah, got a season 2. Anyway, that's literally all I had to say. Sorry.
Are you gonna watch it?
No, I didn't watch the first one. I just rewatched the. Anyway, I didn't watch the first one. Watched it. Never mind.
If they bring Scooby Doo into the second season, I might watch it.
Yeah, you can't have a fucking Scooby Doo. Well, I suppose it's not Scooby Doo, Nippler. Okay.
No, it's just got all the Scooby Doo characters who have been completely changed to be other characters.
Yeah, as you do with a TV show and movie franchise, TV franchise, right? Don't need the main character in it.
No, you take something successful, you remove the main character, and you completely change every other character.
Yeah.
And
Make
a
some
story.
people-
You're good. And
Yeah.
story.
Make some people black, add some lesbians. You're great.
You just made an awesome movie.
Yeah. Did you watch the last episode of The Last of Us, Nips?
I did. Yeah, it's good.
Fucking good. Still good. Still
Still
just
good.
as good as it was.
I thought episode 4 was, a little bit meh, but then episode 5 brought it back.
Yeah, I
Some
can't
good
remember
shit.
And then, with episode 5, I thought they were going to do like another hour-long episode on the prequel of the characters again. Thought they were
Yeah.
going to do the same thing, but then
I'm happy they didn't. Yeah.
Me too. Yeah.
But I
But the-
forgot. I haven't played the game in so long. I forgot how that arc ended.
I don't
So
remember anything else
heartbreaking.
except the ending now. Like that's it. My memory's gone. I don't remember anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah.
when the ending happened, I was like, holy shit.
Dude.
It's fucked up, man.
Yeah. Have you watched it yet, Jetty? You got to, man.
Too much time, man.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I was gonna say you're at the gym. You could just like put it on your phone, but you're not at like normal gym. You've got to like pay attention, or else you get punched in the head.
Yeah.
You can't just like run on a treadmill and watch a TV show.
Is that what you do, Shorty? Just rock up there, chuck your big phone on
Yeah.
start watching.
I'm a regular at the treadmill place for sure. There all the time.
The old treadmill house, yeah.
That's right. They know me by name there. You know. They walk in. Hey mate, how you going? Treadmill's over
Hey,
there.
we got the treadmill ready for you.
It's all warmed up, ready to go.
Right here.
Just don't start it, just start the TV.
Yeah, I just stand on the treadmill and watch TV. It's a sit-stand desk. Oh god. Super Bowl. Did you guys watch?
Yeah, we watched. There was a pretty bad call at the end, but Rhianna had the halftime show.
Yeah, sorry, I'm distracted. I'm just watching Nippler literally just like wheel his chair back to his beer fridge where he pours himself another ice cold beer. I'm so jealous.
You couldn't cover. You couldn't just cover for me for 30 seconds.
No
Jen was
way, I
doing a
gotta
great
call it
job.
out.
You just let it go.
Yeah, I didn't even hear what Jen said. I was just watching you the whole time. I'm so jealous. No, the halftime show was like that was awesome. Everyone hated it. I don't know what you guys
I
thought.
heard really good things about like what people were saying.
Oh, maybe it was just Donald Trump.
I didn't know Rhianna was pregnant. So she was
No,
very pregnant doing the halftime show.
the
But
world
she killed
didn't
it.
know.
Yeah, I guess I don't really keep up on Rhianna news, so it'd be weird if I did know she was pregnant.
Yeah,
Yeah, so people were really nervous for her, like that her career was going to end because of you know how she started singing "Run This Town."
Oh yeah, because
Yeah, they thought like Kanye was gonna jump out like halfway through.
Imagine. I did think that actually when I heard that song. I was like, is he about to come out? Not likely. But did you see Donald Trump's tweet about the halftime show?
No.
He was not a fan. He's Rhianna gave without question the single worst halftime show in Super Bowl history. This after insulting
He's
far more
gotta
than
say that. That's his brand. That's
true.
what he
Yeah,
does.
everything's
His voice with
outrageous.
Kanye as well.
Yeah, and she goes, this after insulting far more than half our nation, which is already in serious decline, with her foul and insulting language. Also, so much for her stylist.
Dude, that's so rough.
What a
Donald
bitter
Trump
old man.
is talking about foul language.
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever been attracted to a pregnant lady. Kidding me? I thought a stylist did a great job. Okay, sorry. No, I forgot how many hits she had. Just like banger after banger.
Yeah, no, she's been making music for a while. She's like
Yeah.
some of them were like the 2007 pop where it's all like Kesha, Katy
Yeah.
Perry. She was making music back then.
Mm.
I like
It's
that style of just shitty brain dead pop music.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, just like it's the melody of all of our nightclub visits. Like all of her songs I've heard in a nightclub when we were really young, which is like 10 fucking years ago, which is really cringy to think about.
Just hitting our peak, boys.
Yeah, I noticed I'm getting a receding hairline. Look,
Oh.
fucked. I need to comb over. It's getting real thin, so I'm being like real soft with my hair these days. Putting like less gel in it, making sure not to pull it too much. Gotta like keep whatever hair I have left. Like look at this shit.
How's the crown?
I think it's good. Tell me.
It just looks like you're giving head right now. Down, up.
I think you're right.
But no, there's no bald spot.
All right,
Yeah.
sweet. The minute there's a bald spot, getting on another cruise and then just jumping overboard
Yeah.
straight in the middle of the Pacific.
Yeah, if we know you're going on another cruise, we know what's happening.
That's right. Yeah. If I'm wearing hats all the time and I buy another cruise ticket, you know what's up.
Well, Pete went bold at like 20, didn't he?
Yeah, super young. This is my brother. He started balding at 20, but he didn't like commit to shaving his head till a couple of years after.
Dude, that would be heartbreaking. Even just this little recession.
He had some good hair, Pete. It was like blonde, luscious. No, I wouldn't say luscious, blonde.
Brutal. Even
That's
just this
quality.
little recession is enough to like make me want to off myself. Imagine going bald. I'd just steer it. Sorry for anyone who's
It's
bald.
that
I
a
guess.
fancy hair studio shit, or you can go to a third world country and get hair implants for pretty cheap.
True. Although, have you heard the procedure for that? They literally like one by one pull hairs from like I think it's the back of your head because that's usually full, and then like implant it like one follicle at a time, and you're there for like 12 hours.
Would you do it?
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely would.
100%.
Would think he's on that cruise just to kill himself, but he'll come back with like all this
Full
new
head of
hair
hair.
follicles.
Yeah. But hey, you can watch The Last of Us while I get it done. And watch TV. You know? But yeah, the Super Bowl.
no.
Yeah, shitty ending.
Did you actually watch it?
You know when like people that don't know sports just do a little bit of research to like.
No, I
Well, you
fucking
said
watched
that.
it.
You said that 5 minutes ago, Jed. So I think he's just repeating what you said.
I watched it. Thanks. No, that was not a. Okay, this is definitely me, like, just echoing what I've heard. But that was not like a proper hold call, is what I hear.
So you
Right?
did
Like, that
watch
was.
it.
I did watch it, but I don't know enough to know whether or not that was like a legitimate
I
call
mean,
or not.
I don't watch enough NFL to know either, but it looked very soft. He just like placed his hand on his hip. It's romantic in a way, and then it was called like holding.
I didn't even know that was like a
Yeah.
no-go. I didn't know you couldn't touch people when they don't have the ball.
It was
I thought you
almost
could.
Valentine's Day. It's pretty close, wasn't it? So.
Hey, that was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the thing I didn't like is that they literally just like sat on like killed time. I hate when teams do that. Fighters as well, when they just like kill the clock because they're like and coast on a lead.
I mean, you do the same thing in their position, but it's so rough to watch it as a spectator.
Yeah. And I didn't know, but Kansas City's like a pretty dominant team, right? They've been in like 3 of the last 5 Super Bowls or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see like a underdog get up. Reminds me of
That's
the
a-
Eels.
Eagles won a few years ago as well, though.
Oh, right.
Did
Oh, well.
Philadelphia riot? Do we know if there were riots in Philly? Because those fans take the game very seriously. I reckon there were riots in Philadelphia. They
Jesus.
grace the light poles in the city.
Why?
People can't climb up them. Just they riot.
Who the fuck's climbing a light pole during a riot?
How
A
often do
bunch
they
of
grease
drunk
things up?
Philadelphians.
Fuck. Oh
I
my god.
guarantee you there were riots in Philadelphia after they lost.
What happens when they get to the top of the light pole? They just sit there. Like,
Look,
what?
man, I don't know.
Oh, maybe they steal the light pole. Like we've seen them steal flag posts. So maybe they try and like lift the light pole. So they grease it so you can't like lift it up out of the ground.
I thought they would be climbing it. I just know they grace the poles, but I thought it would be to stop them climbing it.
All right. Well, Nippler's now the expert in greasing poles. That's good to know.
I know my stuff, guys. Done a lot of research on greasing poles.
You know, that means somebody was paid to go and grease a light bulb.
I mean,
Somebody made a day's living going out and greasing light bulbs.
And how often would they have to grease it up? Just after like events, or
okay, I
like...
found an article here. Why does Philadelphia grease the poles? How it started and became a tradition when the Eagles win.
Wait, what? They do it when they win? Now it's a tradition. They need a better tradition.
Oh, it's because fans they climb the poles and sit on them. So they have to grace them so the fans don't climb up and sit on the light poles and
Wouldn't
hurt
that?
themselves.
Oh, wouldn't anyway. All right, fair enough.
Thanks for that fun fact.
What the fuck? Oh god.
Have you been playing the new Harry Potter game, Shawnee?
I bought it, and I've done nothing but watch Lane play. I've
Oh,
not
really?
been able to play it once. Yeah, Lane hasn't put it down.
I didn't even know
It looks-
she played games.
She doesn't, so that's why I'm not like interrupting it. Because she's like, yeah, I wanted to play more, and she's like, she played Lego Star Wars, and that was the only game she's ever really played. But she's really into this, so it looks great.
You realise
What
she's a
what
bigot for
house
playing
did you
it.
join?
What, Chetty?
No, sorry, you go with Niffler.
Choose one of the two questions to answer.
All right, I'm gonna go with Jed. Call out.
You realise she's a bigot for playing that.
My question would have been a lot more fun.
That's a good. Dude, people are fucking pissed for some reason about other people, like streamers, like just won't stream it. The game.
Yeah, they're scared.
Who cares, dude? She's a billionaire. Like you fucking like. I don't care if she gets another $2 of mine. Like it's a drop in the ocean. It doesn't mean anything. I'm
Yeah.
not supporting her at all.
Like, what if you actually like Harry Potter and just want to play the game?
Yeah, man. And there's like a full game studio behind this that like deserve money for a good game. So, all right, what was yours,
Yeah.
Nips?
I just want to know what house she joined.
What do you reckon she chose?
Yeah, what do you reckon? Be
Ravenclaw.
careful.
Fucking Slytherin. She's a little snake. Nah, I reckon she's pretty smart, so probably like Ravenclaw. That's the smart one, isn't it?
Nah, she went Gryffindor. She got told to join Hufflepuff.
Basic. It's basic.
Yeah, and she went the basic one. I'm definitely going Slytherin. Can't wait. Are you
I
guys
don't
playing
either.
it?
The game won't let you choose. It'll put you in Slytherin straight away.
Yeah. Oh, have you played it?
You know, Nick is
Either
the
of
biggest bigot going around. He loves it.
I brought it just to support JK Rowling. I haven't played it.
Yeah, I bet.
No, I think Nick was
good.
been playing Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, I
I
saw.
have, yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I get so frustrated, but so much fun.
Haven't you
I
played that
keep
enough?
yelling at my computer.
I haven't heard you be as angry as you were playing Elden Ring.
You might not have been here, but I like slammed my fist on the table yesterday and it spilt my water over. And then it spilled onto my computer. Which
Oh,
induced this
no.
massive panic where I had to quickly wipe the water off my computer.
We're gonna have to get you one of those waterproof cases because you keep breaking this fucking thing. Did you get it fixed? Because you just recently broke it, didn't you?
It broke itself. I have a shit motherboard because I brought it secondhand, refurbished, and it fried my RAM.
Nice. And it's fixed now, right?
Yeah, but it's on borrowed time. Any day now, it could just stop working, and I wouldn't be shocked at all.
I was gonna say some water would probably help speed that process along, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to speed that along. I want to slow it down.
It's it's funny because like Nipple's the most chill person ever, and then he starts playing a couple of games, and he turns into a fucking psycho.
There's something about From Software games. They just frustrate me so much.
It's any video game, dude. You and I, like the only.
And Crash Bandicoot.
So he's trying to murder your controller.
I broke one of my phones back in, it was like 5 years ago. I was playing Crash Bandicoot and I slammed my PS3 controller down and I didn't know my phone was there and I smashed the screen to bits.
Oh my god.
It's a fucking children's game.
Like the only times we've had like a proper argument is when you're playing video games. Like Call of Duty, remember?
Yeah, because you don't know the difference between FPS and Hertz.
We're not starting this again. Yeah, it's like, it brings out a different side of you, Nippler. Maybe we'll have like a video game intervention. We'll ask, who'd you guys do one for? Kai? No,
Pete.
Kai was there. We did one for Pete, right?
Yeah.
Did
We'll
one
ask
for Pete,
Kai
yeah.
how to host a good intervention and we'll set you up for your.
We
your
need to
gamer
have
rage.
a intervention on you for being mentally handicapped.
Say it. Say the R word, Nippler.
Mentally handicapped. There's nothing wrong with that. You just need to acknowledge it.
Mate, life is a spectrum, and just because I'm a little bit further down the spectrum, it doesn't mean you're any better than me.
I respect people in all stages of the spectrum. No matter how high up they are.
Why am I friends with you? My god.
What's going on with the deep fake scams? I don't even know what that is.
Oh, yeah. I was watching your good friend Ethan Klein's podcast yesterday, H3.
Oh, yay.
But anyway, they were showing videos of these. So you know the deepfake stuff, like the AI deepfake stuff.
Is that different to open AI or like?
Yeah, yeah. So like OpenAI is like,
Yeah, deepfake is where they like put your face on someone else's body, and I think they can imitate your voice as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
crazy.
they can make you say and look like you're doing things you haven't done.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
So what they've done is these bots or like scam companies that are getting Joe Rogan clips and then deep faking his voice to promote a product and then like releasing them as like a YouTube clip of Joe Rogan saying, go and use this like supplement product, it's the best or whatever. And it's so fucking realistic. Like you would 100% think Joe Rogan's like peddling this product. It's
He's
crazy.
the perfect candidate because, like, to deepfake someone, you need like a lot of pictures and video of their face, and he's done so many podcasts with his
Yeah.
face being filmed.
So like I tried to get the clip so that I could show you guys, but literally all the clips have been like copyrighted and taken down. I could not find it anywhere, but I saw it on the podcast yesterday, and it was really really good. Like I would have believed it's Joe Rogan, and for that reason exactly, because they H3 did it. They uploaded like a terabyte, 2 terabytes worth of JRE clips, and then got it as a joke, got Joe Rogan to peddle a mascara brand, like a makeup brand. Dude, like you would think for sure he's like peddling this fucking mascara brand. It's insane.
So is it
Crazy.
video and voice?
Yeah, yeah, video and
Wow.
voice. Because the deepfake like moves the mouth, and like alters. They just get like a clip and then alter the way the mouth moves. You can kind of tell, like if you can tell with the video more than the voice, but like nobody's really watching, you know, the videos that like that detailed. It's the voice that they listen to. Nuts.
Did you hear about Superman's like or Henry Cavill's upper lip like CGI?
No.
I do know about that. Yeah.
What?
So one of his movies that wasn't Superman, he had to grow a moustache out.
Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. He just got like a beard in that.
And then yeah, he was filming Superman at the same time, and then I think the other movie wouldn't let him shave it off. So like the whole Superman movie, that's the CGI is like upper lip, and it looks real weird or something.
Dude, I did not
Yeah.
know that.
It was one scene, so they brought him back for reshoots for one scene, but he'd already grown the beard for the Mission Impossible role, so he wasn't allowed to shave it. So it's just like a really badly CGI'd out beard or mustache, I think. Yeah.
That is so funny. Is that for a movie that's coming out soon? It must be. Not one that's out yet.
No, that was Justice League.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch it and pay attention. That's funny.
You can just look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can easily tell.
But these scam clips are like the way of the future. Like imagine like you just get Joe Biden to fucking say, I don't know, black people suck. And then like make the clip go viral, it easily would. And people would probably believe it too, because he's a retard. Cut that,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's very dangerous territory.
Yeah.
You just
Crazy.
imitate people.
And Bing's coming back. Like the search engine, Bing.
I've heard about this. Yeah.
They're integrating AI. Yeah. I don't know if it's ChatGTP. Maybe it is actually, because
is, yeah.
Microsoft owns it. Yeah. They're like integrating the two to make like your search function AI based or
Yeah,
whatever.
saw a video on that. Looks amazing.
Oh.
You just ask it any question, it'll search the internet and figure it out for you.
Yeah, people are going crazy on Microsoft stocks. Because like I mean ChatGTP is probably gonna lead the way with all this AI stuff, right?
It'll replace Google when they release it.
Yeah. And like I think Elon Musk had a hand in like creating ChatGTP, right? Or OpenAI, maybe I think it was, because he like
Yeah.
made it. It was OpenAI, yeah. He made it as like an open sourced software, and then sold it. Now they've made it like a closed software you have to pay for. So kind of defeats the purpose of it being open. But anyway,
Yeah, I think he was like an early investor or creator or something, and then he got out of it to focus on Tesla and SpaceX and stuff.
Yeah, he would have just invested and then left.
Yep. You see, he landed his rocket.
Wow.
He launched a.
Yeah,
Well,
he did.
so like. Yeah.
And who?
Yeah. In Grimes?
What was the name?
He's done that a couple times in Grimes, yeah.
He's got like 13 kids.
So 13
Something like that, like 11 or 13 kids. Yeah, I'll look it up. Hang on. 10. He has 10 kids. Yeah. But no, he landed a rocket. So like he's been launching the SpaceX rockets with the idea to get to the moon and Mars or whatever. But he's been struggling to land them. And he landed the Falcon 9, which is one of the latest rockets. He landed it, like re-landed it, launched it up into space, and then brought it back down and landed it.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Doesn't sound like a big deal, but
he didn't do that. A bunch of engineers did that.
He did it.
Oh, did he design it?
Yeah,
Did he?
he did.
He tweets
Alright.
fucking 1,000 times a day, but on the side, he fucking designed this rocket.
I don't know how he would have time to be a dad.
oh no, he doesn't.
I'm sure his kids fucking hate him.
Oh, like just don't know who he is. Like the mothers would just show like a picture of him on their phone about this is your dad, I promise. Like I know you've never
Swear to
seen
God.
him. Yeah. Oh god.
Do
He's
you
like
reckon they're really smart?
Elon?
No, the kids. They'd have to be like some sort of like. They'd have to be pretty smart,
Yeah.
like just gifted down,
I think there's
some
like
sort of intelligence.
yeah, there's some genetics to your IQ for sure. But there's a lot of like nature as well. So I don't have
Yeah.
you seen
Yeah,
the interview?
I don't think it's that. I think it's more of a lottery than that. These kids could be dumb cunts.
Intelligence is somewhat genetic as well, though.
It is.
But
For
it
sure.
does skip. Like your parents, Nicola, are pretty smart, but then there's you.
You're right. I skipped 3 out of 3 of my brothers, but not me.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I saw you going there,
Crazy,
Ted.
isn't it?
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, like Grimes is still the mum, and like they're being raised by Grimes. I don't know if you've ever seen an interview with
I
Grimes.
don't think she's the mum of all of them, though.
No, like 3, I think. He also has a lot of dogs. It's like I don't know why this guy wants. What?
It's just weird to say that out of nowhere.
No, well, he does. I don't know why he wants to like. Surely he doesn't have time to look after all these things. Like, he has all these dogs and kids and wives.
That's what the help is for.
The help.
The help. He wakes up and he tweets, and then he goes to bed, and everything else is taken care for him.
He tweets way too much for someone who's as important as he is. It's insane.
Any good ones lately?
Yeah, shitloads. He's like
Yeah.
he's under fire at the moment because he this thing came out saying that he was programmed Twitter to like bump his tweets to the top of the pool, right? Like it like
Yeah, I saw that. He fired an engineer who was like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with your tweets. People are just getting over you. So he fired that guy and then got the rest of the team to artificially bump him up to make him like land on the front page more.
allegedly.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, he came out and said that it wasn't true, so I don't know. But it does seem like an Elon thing to do, right? Because he tweeted out something about the Super.
100% do that.
Yeah, he tweeted out something about the Super Bowl and didn't get enough likes or something, and yeah.
Yeah, apparently Joe Biden's Super Bowl tweet got more likes than him. And so he held like an emergency meeting in Twitter.
And hey, why the fuck not? Whatever.
Oh, you own it. Why not?
Yeah. And then he like tweeted out "Go the Eagles" like at halftime, and then deleted it at full time. That was pretty interesting.
They lost his support real quick.
Yeah. No, but he's doing his thing. He's out there. I mean, fucking Elon tweet all the time, so I just give up reading them. But he gets him back and forths with people. It's crazy.
Do you like the look of the Cybertruck?
Yeah.
It looks like a car from the PS1 era. Like, where
True.
they couldn't have too many polygons in their graphics.
Yeah. Yeah, like it was all just like blocked shapes. Yeah.
Did they release
No,
a new version, or is it the same looking one from a while
It still
ago?
looks the same, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
silver and
Yeah.
It is a
I'll
new
say
one, but yeah, like I mean, 99% the same, really. You know how the ball broke the window?
Yeah.
It's come out a few times by like some reputable sources at Tesla that was staged. Did that on purpose as like a publicity stunt.
I don't think so.
Get like exposure to the truck.
It's not
Just
good
like that
publicity
clip was-
though.
That's pretty bad, though. Yeah, I don't think they'll do that because it makes the whole thing is meant to be bulletproof, and then he whacks it and it shatters.
But think
That's
about how
bad.
easy it is to like fix a window. Like you just make it bulletproof. Like that's a really easy thing to fix. And then you think about how many times that clip got viewed because the glass broke. That's pretty good publicity.
Would you want a bulletproof glass though? Like,
Yeah,
say you're in an
Some-
emergency, you need to like kick it out or something. Like,
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, it's really dumb. Like you're burning up in your car after a car crash, and the ambulance, the medics are trying to smash down the window, but they can't.
They literally can't. Yeah,
They
it's like
literally can't. Yeah.
who's emergency silver ball to throw and break the
Yeah.
window?
Remember that day? It was like I think it was one of the AFL like finals or something, and then I saw your piece of shit car. I was like, I can kick my foot through that window, and you wouldn't let me.
Why not?
He said I'd have to pay for it.
Yeah, I let you. You just had to pay for it. I kind of wanted you to just to see, like, you cut up your legs so bad.
No, you
if
said I wouldn't be
actually
able
got
to.
through.
You said I wouldn't be able to.
I don't think you would.
Wow.
One
No
kick.
offense.
I don't think you could
Yeah.
either.
I think
Wow.
they're like pretty like notoriously difficult to break, right?
It's nipples.
I think they're
True.
actually not that hard to break for the exact reason we're talking about. You're meant to be able to break them easily in an emergency.
In new cars. Your car is from like 1970. Like it would be like the dodgiest glass. Like it'd shatter. It would not shatter, sorry. It'd be like no
I
safety
got one of those
rating.
cars where you have to like turn the thing to start the engine.
Yeah, out the
Wind
front
it
of
up.
it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure nipples still got pedals on it. It's like
Yeah, it's Flintstone's car.
Yeah, Flintstones. And it doesn't have like a. Never mind. I won't bring it up again. It's okay. I was going to say it doesn't have any fabric on the ceiling, but I'll leave that one alone.
Yeah, a lot of the wood fell out of the roof somehow.
Yeah,
It
somehow.
just fell out one day.
That's how old your car is. It's made out of wood. Oh.
have you seen the Gordon Ryan and Felipe Pena like build up?
No. I've seen heaps about Gordon Ryan and how juiced this guy is, but no.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, he's a BJJ practitioner, like athlete, and he's like the best in the world ever. But he's a bit of a cockhead, supposedly. And they're doing all this promo stuff for how he prepares for the fight, and he's going to training and back from training, and he's driving like a brand new Corolla. It's like a decent car. And he's like saying to the camera, "Oh yeah, I drive this piece of shit around just to remind myself like how much I need to suffer, just like focus on one thing."
Oh my god. He clearly hasn't seen Nippler's car.
Hey man, it's a classic. 1997 Toyota Camry.
He'd kill himself. You have to try that. He's suffering already in that brand new Corolla.
Oh, dude. What a pretentious thing to say, though. He is a dickhead. I wish he wasn't, because he's really fucking good. But he's punched this guy backstage like 3 times, right?
Oh shit, has he?
I'm not. Is this the guy? I'm pretty sure it is. Like every time they see each other backstage, Gordon just goes and like punches him in the face.
Gordon is that like unlike that his brother opened a new gym to like spite him pretty much.
Oh
And
my
his-
god.
Most of his team left him to go train with his brother.
Classic. Yeah, that makes sense. No, it was Andre Galveo. He punched like twice. He had 2 different occasions of going back and punching him backstage.
And then yeah,
Just one
John
to one.
Danaher, who's Gordon Ryan's coach as well, was like asked about his opponent, and then John Danaher, the coach, is like, "Oh yeah, he's a good opponent. They've got a pretty good supplementation program over there."
That's ironic to
Yeah.
be saying when you're Gordon Ryan's coach. Have you ever
Yeah.
seen a photo of Gordon Ryan, Nips?
No.
Google him. Just Google Gordon Ryan.
Don't like get too excited though. Just control yourself.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird. It's pretty rude.
Gordon Ryan. He's wearing a crown. Oh, he's ripped as fuck.
Yeah. No, it's just steroids.
He looks old though. He's got full grey
Great.
hair.
It's dyed. Yeah.
He's 27.
Yeah. It's 27. What a knob. Although you would be if John Danaher was your coach. That guy is a Fruit Loop.
Ah, he's
My
awesome, man.
God. I respect his like mentality about, you know, jiu-jitsu and all that kind of stuff, and he's a master of the art. It's all he's ever done. But the guy's a lunatic.
Nifle, the coach, all he does is wear rashies. Like he's never doesn't wear anything else apart from rashies, like rash guards.
What?
Oh,
Why?
It's
because he's
it's
Fruit
warm
Loopy?
it's cool in summer, and then it's warm in winter, and it's like athletic. You can do whatever you need to.
You can wear different clothes for summer and winter.
Yeah.
It's another option.
I appreciate it, actually. It's pretty smart.
no, it's not.
No.
Come on.
Look
Dumb
how
cunt
comfortable he
move.
looks.
Yeah. He's fucking creepy looking though. Look at him.
It's
Don't you
super
think?
creepy.
Yeah. Oh
He had a
god.
real like bad receding hairline. Like in the Ultimate Fighter, I think he was trying to hold on to hair, and he's just like, yeah, it was bad.
There. Yeah, that's him there. Oh no. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
He
that's
just.
the one.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's bad.
Yeah, that's really bad. That's Peter kind of hair. Like if Pete tried to grow his out,
Yeah.
that's me in like 3 years at this rate. Oh, we get to end on a good one. This is fucking hilarious. I'll let you tell it though, if you want, Jenny.
Do you know what happened, Niffler?
I don't know what we're talking about.
Tiger Woods prank.
No, I've not heard about this.
So he's driving the ball, and he hits the ball further than his opponent, Justin Thomas. And then afterwards, he hands him a tampon and says, like, because he's hitting like a girl. And like everyone hates him right now for it.
You know, he had that tampon in his pocket ready to go.
That's the thing. Like forever. Like he would have had it in his pocket all day to like pull it out at that moment and give it to him. What a baller move! Yeah, he just literally hands him a tampon.
But people are saying you should get sponsored by tampon brands and stuff like that now.
Yeah, why not? Let's
It's a
go.
marketing move.
Yeah. See? Tap back. There should be more shit talking in golf. Come on, that's a boring
liven
game.
it up a bit.
Yeah.
They should be allowed to heckle when they're driving.
Oh no, maybe not that. Like, do you guys know who John Daly is?
No.
Probably not. Anyway, he's like a really famous. I'll Google him to make sure I'm saying the right name. But he's a famous golf player who literally just smokes cigarettes and drinks beer every single time he plays.
Just the Australian guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a notorious alcoholic, and he just drinks and smokes the entire time he plays, and he's really good. It's the best.
He's only 56 years old. He looks way older than that.
Yeah, man.
He
smokes and drinks.
looks in his 80s.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they do warn people about the. See, he's got a smoke in his mouth while he's taking a shot. What a role model.
I feel like you've this is your hero. Like you've based your life around trying to become this guy.
Yeah, or at least Kai has, right? Like if Kai played golf, he's John Daly.
In comparison, I don't know where he's from, but there's an Asian like guy, and he's 57 or 55, I reckon, and he looks like he's 25, I reckon. Like he looks like a child. I was trying to look him up.
Yeah. I mean, you can make jokes about this, so we'll leave the jokes to you. But
yeah, me and Sean will step out of this one.
Yeah,
I like
we'll
this
leave that
guy.
one.
I respect him. I got nothing more to say.
His name is Buwando Tan.
I'm not gonna. You want me to guess?
Spell it.
Buwando.
Buwando. Oh,
Buwando.
That's already wrong. Yeah. He's 56.
No, it's not.
How fucked is that?
Chad, you'll find that you are incorrect. That is a 20-year-old man. He's not 56.
Okay, that can't be him. That's got to be someone else. That's not him.
Yeah, it's got images, man. Like it gets. I don't think they even do favors that one.
Dude, that's freaky. Yeah, but then it hits him. Oh, I don't know if I can say it. It hits him like a truck.
He dyes his hair. He looks like he puts makeup on.
Probably. Or maybe not. Look at him. He's shredded. Trust me to click that photo. Yeah, but then age hits them like a truck, or hits people like a truck.
Oh wow, you said that.
No, well, they look really young for ages, for like most of their life, and then all of a sudden they're 90 years old overnight.
Wait, what's that raisin doing over here?
You can get away with saying that, but like, have you ever seen like a middle-aged, not middle-aged? Have you ever seen like a 60-year-old Asian person? No, they're all like 30 or 90.
I'm removing myself from this conversation.
I don't know if I can say. Oh god!
You two go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, fine. Moving on. But killer joke from Mr. Woods. Absolute classic. What a legend.
Next time we play golf together, I'll make sure to bring some tampons for you boys.
Thanks.
Get them from your own collection, would you, Niffler?
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you next week. Peace.